Note, from Vittorio Vici to the castle. I don't know what you Khajiit are hiding below the docks, and I don't want to know. Just please move whatever it is that you're hiding at night. The guards are getting suspicious. I had to use my political connections to get them to back off, but can only do it a few more times. Please be more careful. P.S. Thanks for the wedding gifts. Vittorio Vici. Effects of the Solitude port. The effects of the major construction works of the Solitude port has to be examined. Ports, docks and harbours function as transportation hubs for trade, both domestic and across the empire. They are constructed so that the goods can be transferred from water to land. Most ports across Tamriel are built next to natural harbours, where the land meets with the sea most favourably. As more land area near the docks was being built up for commercial use, the narrower the waterways became. The port also has some other environmental effects as well. During construction, the piles driven into the bedrock below the water disturb the sediment below, sending dirt flowing into the waters that fed into the city. The mages employed by the East Empire Company managed to undo some of the destruction and coax the fish back into the area, but it is yet unknown where the dirt ended up and what lasting damage was done. $200 septims for a robe. 200 septims for a robe? Absolutely ridiculous. That's more than a week's pay. I need a good, decent robe so I can look, decent for the college, but 200 is way too much. Maybe you should just buy a pre-worn robe or something similar for the Khajiit caravans. Oh well. Newport Works. Newport Works by Salvatore Curio, East Empire Company. The extension to the port of Solitude was commissioned by the late High King Torig in the 4th era 200 and completed by his wife, Jarl Elisif. The extensions consist of 2 additional walkways constructed for nearby forests. Every piece of timber has been sourced from the local region to ensure quality. The extensions provides greater access to the shipping lanes of Skyrim and allows the city to receive goods and produce from the city farms and all across the Empire. The East Empire Company has a base there, and Lady Vici owns a small shop and tavern for the local dock workers and fishermen. The primary export is the produce that comes from the farms and fine cloves, while the city imports various goods from the silk of elsewhere to the curved swords from Hammerfell. Are you a believer in Mara? Are you a believer in Mara? Do you worship the goddess of love? We are a group of people who are organizing a mass wedding for interracial couples to protest the prejudice of the native Nords. Join us at the Temple of the Divines, where they perform royal weddings to celebrate with us. We come together every second Maundus. Everyone is welcome. Ragnar the Red, a play. Ragnar the Red, Maundus, Turdus, Solitude Theatre. The Solitude Theatre Company brings you the comedic tale of Ragnar the Red. Fleeing from old Rorik's stead, Ragnar managed to annoy someone who shouldn't. Will he get away with it? Join us and find out. Funded by the Bards College. Suitable for all ages. Who owns the Solitude City Farms? Who owns the Solitude City Farms? As you enter the port of the capital city of Skyrim, you might ask yourself, who owns the Solitude City Farms? My dear traveller, the current Jarl of Solitude, High Queen Elisif the Fair, ultimately owns the massive farms of Solitude, but it is not that simple. The nobles beneath her thanes, Erica and Bryling, own a small part of the land that the farm rests upon. They, after all, are the nobles of the court. However, it is tilled and operated by several families, and they claim at least some ownership of the land. They own the houses and the equipment and decoration around these houses. They are obliged to have some of the food they grow to consume or to sell in the markets. The merchants who sell the cabbages and leeks to you also own some of the produce until they transfer ownership of the goods to you, dear visitor, when you buy it. Ultimately, it is the people of Solitude who own the city farms. A city is nothing without its people, and a city cannot sustain itself with just 2 mere sprigs of wheat. A big city like Solitude deserves a big farm in order to feed its citizens. Julius Gaius Beneficiarum, scholar of the imperial city, Cyrodiil. Solitude Theatre, 4th Era 201 brochure. Solitude Theatre Company, Season 4th Era 201 brochure. Ragnar the Red, Maunders Turdus Solitude Theatre. The Solitude Theatre Company brings you the comedic tale of Ragnar the Red. Fleeing from O'Rourke's dead, Ragnar managed to annoy someone he shouldn't. Will he get away with it? Join us and find out. Funded by the Bards College. Suitable for all ages. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Turdus, Solitude Theatre. It's back! Due to popular acclaim, the Solitude Theatre Company brings you Crassus's best-known work, The Lusty Argonian Maid, a sensual delight that will leave you immersed in a lurid but decadent world. Septon donation. Adults only. Mazoga de Orc. Loretus, Solitude Theatre. Mazoga de Orc tells the story of a former bandit turned knight, Mazoga de Orc, as she travels Tamriel in her quest to protect the innocent and finally earn her redemption. Featuring a mesmerizing performance by the local actor Urzul Songsinger. This is one event you don't want to miss. Funded by Folk Firebeard on behalf of Jarl Eliseth of Solitude. Suitable for all ages. Blippo the Dragons goes to the beach. Freydis Sundus Solitude Theatre. Children's favourite, Blippo the Dragon is back for a brand new adventure as he goes to the beach. He is planning a picnic for his friends, but will the weather in Hammerfell be kind to him? Brought to life through the magic of puppets and live music, this will have children and adults singing along. Funded by the Bards College. Children accompanied by adults. The Fall of the Tribunal. Freydis Sundus Solitude Theatre. A brand new play depicting the fall of the Tribunal of Morrowind by Daenerys Varine during the Third Era. A salacious and entertaining play that is sure to keep you talking for weeks to come. Septon donation. Suitable for all ages. A curse on Solitude. A curse on this city. Every day we bury our sons and daughters due to this accursed civil war. Repent. That is the only way to be forgiven for the spilling of blood. Curse those who sent us to die, for who weeps for honor and glory when all is burnt to ash? A Light Guard's note. Another fight between the native guards and us. Divines. What were they thinking? They should have known tensions were high with the civil war and everything that is going on. But some of them wanted to be a hero, to be better than them. Well, now several people are seeking the alchemist for the wounds, and now I have to write a report to Legate Rikke. I hope that those fools have learned their lesson not to antagonize the Nords here and attempt to channel their bravado into something more positive instead. Folk Firebeard's private diary. Divines, it's been years since I have kept a diary, but this is important. Yao Elisif is looking increasingly stressed. It's been some time since High King Torig died. She doesn't think the Fanes can see the bottles of wine she keeps near her. People gossip. People notice things. She is taken to drink in order to escape. I am not sure what to do, but I am getting increasingly worried. I won't act now, but I might need to see the local alchemist in the near future.